The equipment we carry on us should absolutely match the environment, the circumstances that we're walking into. Saw a stat the other day, and I forget where I even saw it, that 80% of the U.S. population lives in what's defined as either urban or suburban terrain. So that's not necessarily going to be the same carry that we would be if we were out in a very rural setting. So today we're going to go through and look at the first level of my urban EDC. What do I mean by first level? That's going to be the gear, at least in my head, that I'm carrying physically on my person at all times, or at least the vast majority of the time. Let's check it out. Okay, almost always visible in my videos, pretty much always carrying these Shocks bone conducting headphones, whether it is work or play, just out using the phone, whatever, whether I'm listening to music or a book online, pretty much always in these. I have noise canceling headphones that I use around the house, but when I'm out in public, I want these because even though I'm listening and can hear great through here, and people can hear me talking when I'm on the phone, I still hear everything that's going on around me as well because they're not covering up my ears. Love these things. I have a couple pair of them. When I have one charging, the other one is on me. These things are awesome. Now, one thing I didn't bring in to show you is a pair of sunglasses. If I'm outside, I typically have on a pair. I keep a pair in the truck and a pair in the Tahoe. There's a pair of Oakleys in the truck. No, the Oakleys are in the Tahoe and the Ray-Bans are in the truck, and I just kind of alternate back and forth depending on what I'm driving. I didn't bring them here to show them to you. Okay, so first up is just my keychain here. Nothing really overly extravagant. Truck key, Tahoe key. Here is, there's two little pill bottles on here. This one actually has meds in it. It's just like headache medicine. There's a key for my desk drawer at work. There's a little ferro rod. This pill bottle here actually has just two waxed cotton balls in here. So I've got pretty much two quick, easy fires if need be. I do have a towel on here because I hate losing my keys. That's about it. Just a little carabiner holding it together so that when I'm backpacking and hiking, I can take off and take just the key that I need with me or just the meds or whatever. I do have this little clip on here. This allows me to actually hold it up and actually support the weight up on the top of my pocket as opposed to all this stuff just sitting in the bottom of the pocket and driving my leg crazy. So there's car keys, nothing fancy. Next up, just plain Jane leather wallet, nothing fancy about it. I'm not going to go through and give you some kind of nonsense about it's made out of the hide of a rare buffalo, whatever, it's just a dang leather wallet. The only thing special about it, there's never enough money in it. So I haven't figured that piece of it out, but who knows. Next up, I do always carry a tourniquet with me, whether it be Recon or North American Rescue, or this one's actually by, I think it's ETQ. It's a smaller footprint tourniquet. It hasn't been through the TCCC ratings, but the bigger ones do get they've had tons of testing on them. This is the thinner footprinted one. I do like it. Yeah, it's ETQ. I think they call it like the snake skin or something like that. I do like on here, you got a little bit more of a committed clip on it than what you do on the typical cat tourniquets. So I'm kind of digging on this one so far. I've had this one now for probably about a year and a half. They're not the easiest things to find, but I do like them. Keep it kind of pushed down into this little Velcro sleeve just to keep it staged. I think anybody who is a concealed carry or open carry person who is frequently carrying, they need to be carrying a tourniquet just in case you need it. Speaking of carrying, this is just a little Kydex holster here for the P365X with the Holosun on top of it. It is all clear. Went ahead and took the mag out. All good down in there. No fuss, no muss. This is my normal. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but the wind is just raging outside. After that, I've got the proverbial electronic leash here. This would be the iPhone 15 Pro, I think it is, something like that. Nothing fancy. And then behind that, I always have a knife. I honestly do not even know who made this knife. I bought it off of a guy in front of a Tractor Supply that said it was for a fundraiser for a veterans organization. It's just out the front. I know these are not legal in everywhere, but God bless Texas. Window breaker on the back. Nice, sturdy. It's a beefy knife. Oh, I freaked the dog out. She's over there barking at me now. Just out the front and back. Last but not least is this little menagerie. This is the Maxpedition Platy organizer. This is the smaller one, which I think is the 3x5. I think it's the way they measured these out. Did a review on this one a while back. It's got a little hodgepodge of stuff in here. Obviously up front, we've got the Bic. Got the Swiss Army, I think this is the Huntsman in here, so I've got my little multi-tool action going on. Back here, have a little small Right in the Rain tablet. These are the tiny ones. Just rip stuff out of there as I need it. I do have a little small Right in the Rain pen. It's just a kind of a barrel style with the bolt lock on it. That slides right down in here. Flip it on the other side. There's a sleeve right here, but I actually don't have anything in there. I used to have my old flashlight in there, and it's not in there anymore. I'm not carrying it. I do have a little fuel rod battery charger in there. Zip it out. Got one of these little jokers. This is the In Charge. I forget who actually makes these things. See if it says on there. I don't remember. It's the one that like everybody and their brothers got. You got lightning tips. You got the C connector on it. Flip it over the other side. You got normal USB and USB-C again. So lots of different options for charging. But it definitely gets everything that I need. And it's a small footprint. And that's a quick charger too. It's pretty fast. This is that little Wuben G5 flashlight, which I've kind of moved to using here lately. It'll cycle through, gets really bright, really dim, or you can hold it, flip the colors. There's a blue, or you can roll through. Lots of different options here. You guys can see it on my hand. Go to a red, or you can turn it off. You can hold the little button in. When it starts flashing blue, you can double flash it, and it'll go into the kind of red and blue like the police car, which is probably not the best thing in the world to be doing, but it's all good. And you got a lock on the side that keeps it from discharging once you flip that switch, which this is all rechargeable just with a USB-C. But once you got that flip down, you can't turn this on. I like this little light because you can position the head here, so you can flip out the bill clip right here that stows on the side, and you can pop this up on your hat, have it cast out in front of you, or you can leave it turned down like this, pop this onto your backpack strap if you're hiking, or you can tuck it into your shirt, whatever you want to do so that it's all facing the right way. Just gives you lots of different options. And then on top of it, it sticks to metal. You got a little magnet on it. So if you need to position it onto something, there's an option. Continuing through this little pouch over here. I have my little old man reader glasses here. These things are by Thin Optics. They just pop out. Pull those things out in a restaurant or low light conditions, or if I'm trying to read something that's just a little too thin, it's tucked back up in here. And that's almost everything back here, although I do have a little hideaway hook and loop pouch in here. This has lock picks. It has handcuff keys and a couple other little odds and ends. By the time you tuck it up in here, you honestly, especially when you turn it sideways, you don't really even notice that it's in there. It's easy to look in here and assume there's nothing there. But all of this stuff just fits right back up in here. So that is the entirety of what's in here. You'll notice I do have one of these little clips on here too, because I drop this in my cargo pockets. A lot of times I'll tuck it and kind of hang it up toward the top. So again, this isn't just banging around right at my knee. I like the bigger version of this as well, but this one seemed to fit my needs. It does come with a lanyard, but I did take that lanyard off. But okay, so as you guys can see, it covers most of the basics out there that I need. Is it everything? Probably not. Is it too much? Maybe for some people. Fits the bill for me. In this urban environment that I live in, feel pretty comfortable with it. I do carry, as that second form of EDC, that second level out there, which we'll get into next time. I do carry extra magazine and that type of thing out there, and just a few more bits and pieces. So we'll dive through that one next. Okay, hopefully that gave you a little food for thought here. Let me know what you thought about the stuff I'm carrying. If there's anything I missed, I'd be kind of curious to hear your feedback. So check you guys out next time. Probably come out soon with the level 2 and level 3 of my urban carry. So stick around.